So it looks like Jennifer Lopez, very much like me, has an issue with Virgos. A former dancer is giving an interesting story about a dance audition that involved letting go only the Virgos. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So if you listen to the latest episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, then you know I told you a couple of stories. We went in on Virgos. Happy Virgo season, everyone. Shout out to all the Virgos, my fellow earth signs, so I still love them. But they did frustrate me this week. They did frustrate me. Well, not this week, the last couple of weeks. Well, the last couple of months. All right.
Don't be rude.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't be rude.
But I did not expect this story. And normally we wouldn't even report on this story. I might mention it covering something else or when we're live. But this story was just too juicy to talk about. You know, here on the channel, we love to talk about astrological signs. I am a proud Taurus with a Leo moon and Cancer rising. All right. So you already know that. So I thought, okay, we have to cover this. We cover so much dark, dreary things sometimes. Why not talk about something light and funny? So Jennifer Lopez has been known to be a, quote, diva. And I never really believed those diva rumors about Jennifer Lopez, because every time I saw Jennifer Lopez and interviewed things I've heard about Jennifer Lopez, she just seems like an actually very serious about her work, very focused, very career driven, very talented, great. Leo, a Leo woman, all right? So she loved everything I just said about her, okay? And her new husband, Ben Affleck, is also a Leo, I may recall. I have a juicy detail as to why Jennifer Lopez may not like Virgos. Okay. So according to a former dancer, Glee alum Heather Morris, this is according to page 6, who worked as a professional dancer for many years, claims that Jennifer Lopez once cut dancers from auditions for one of her tours over their astrological sign. The actress, who's 35 years old, alleged on the Just Saying with Justin Martindale podcast that the pop star, who's 53, walked into the room after a long day of auditions. So all these dancers had been auditioning all day, all right? And said, thank you so much. You guys have worked so hard. By a show of hands, if there are any Virgos in the room, can you just raise your hand?
It's Virgo season. Let's divulge.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez held an audition for dancers for one of her tours. Most of the time, a dance audition, you're not getting paid. You've been there since 10 a.m. and you're auditioning until 6 p.m.
Well, it's like stand-up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you're not getting paid. Yeah, exactly. You don't get any money.
I love working for free.
Yes. People judging you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
She walks in the room and she said, thank you so much. You guys have worked so hard. By a show of hands, if there are any Virgos in the room, can you just raise your hand? So a bunch of Virgos raised their hand.
And she shot them on sight.
Shot them on sight. Savannah, Georgia.
What did she do? Did they have to leave?
She whispered to her assistant.
No.
She looked at them and she said, thank you so much for coming.
Get out of here. Oh my God.
And they had to leave after a full day of auditioning for Jennifer Lopez.
This is true.
This is hearsay.
Morris claimed that Lopez then whispered something to her assistant and told the dancers who were Virgos, thank you so much for coming. Revealing that they had to leave after a full day of auditioning for Jennifer Lopez. So, you know, I went down a rabbit hole. I was like, who are some famous Virgos? So, Zendaya. We all love Zendaya. We don't know Zendaya, but we love Zendaya. Prince Harry is a Virgo. The legendary Beyonce is a Virgo. Okay. Keanu Reeves is a Virgo. All of these people I actually like. I don't know them from a hole in the wall, but I like them. Selma Hayek, Blake Lively, okay? Keke Palmer, all very likable people. Nick Jonas, come on. Who else? Liam Payne, cute. All right. Ava DuVernay. there's a trend with people that are directors that are Virgos, which I can see. I always tell you when I need a Virgo, when I need some organization, when I need someone that's going to be about their business, I'm going to get a Virgo. Yeah, I'm lifting you up before I take you down, Virgos. The list goes on. Melissa McCarthy is a Virgo. Hugh Grant's a Virgo. BB Rex is a Virgo. Cameron Diaz is a Virgo. Sarah Ramirez is a Virgo. Blair Underwood, Gloria Estefan. A lot of people that I really do enjoy, okay? Idris Elba. Pink is a Virgo. Billy Porter. Bernie Sanders is a Virgo. Leslie Jones. Taraji P. Henson is a Virgo. Jennifer Hudson is a Virgo. I didn't even realize Jennifer Hudson was a Virgo. Okay. Tyler Perry, another director that's done very, very well for himself, is a Virgo. Another director, Adam Sandler, Virgo. Jada Pinkett Smith. I can see the Virgo in her. Sanaa Lathan. Oh. All right, Nicole Richie's a Virgo. Leah Michelle. Okay, Leah Michelle has been blasted by former people that have worked with her as being a lot. Okay. Shania Twain's a Virgo. Jason Derulo is a Virgo. Okay, really, really great. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. All right, we can go down the list. But as you know, one of the most famous Virgos, she's having a huge moment right now, is Beyonce. So a lot of people, that's the first person that comes to mind when you think about a famous Virgo. But a lot of people are wondering, what is JLo's issue with Virgos? So I said, was she married or in a relationship with a Virgo? So I went to Casper Smart. I went to all the men. Look, I can't even think of all the men that Jennifer has been with. So she's been, remember her first husband, Yohani No, Chris Judd. So I said, maybe they're Virgos. Because remember, she had a lot of issues with them. No. The one that she actually had children with, Mark Anthony. And another person I've heard only lovely things about, Mark Anthony is the Virgo that she married and had 2 children with. And they seem to have a very good relationship, at least co-parenting relationship. Okay. Virgos, we love you, but you can be a little negative sometimes, a little self-centered sometimes, a lot sometimes. The energy vampires ring a bell for anyone. Okay. I need her to explain, Jennifer, what is your issue with Virgos? I never expected this story, but this is the perfect timing because it is Virgo season. As I said to you before, as a Taurus, Virgos, they are part of our earth signs. They're very grounded. There's a lot of really great things about Virgos, but I just find the timeliness of this, especially because we were just going in on Virgos on my podcast. I was mentioning it during our live recaps. And for this story to come out about Jennifer Lopez not liking Virgos, a fire sign and an earth sign. I mean, it doesn't necessarily always work, but why wouldn't she want a Virgo as a dancer? I feel like they would be very committed. Or maybe she feels like there's only room enough for one boss. Because Virgos can be a little bossy, a little high strung for a earth sign. What was it? The former dancer did not really explain what it was because she probably couldn't explain. She has no idea. Jennifer Lopez, congratulations. Jennifer did just have a big, beautiful wedding on a plantation in Georgia with her friends and family. Of course, she had another wedding. She had her own small little wedding with Ben Affleck. And as a Leo, of course, she had to have a big, big, beautiful wedding where she's the center of attention and she looked gorgeous. I actually thought, oh, wow, how un-Leo of her by having a small, intimate ceremony with Ben. And that was it. We did hear rumors that they were going to have a big, reception. But no, it's like a whole other wedding. I still love Jennifer Lopez. And we still love you, Virgos. Woo, woo, woo. It's okay, Virgos. We still love you. But you're alive. And look, in all fairness, if you are around long enough here on the channel, I pretty much drag all signs, even my own. Just saying, I don't know if there's one sign that I don't drag yet. I drag Tauruses too. We're not perfect. I mean, in comparison to Virgos, probably. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this. Why do you think this Leo woman, Jennifer Lopez, did not want Virgo dancers? The plot thickens. Guys, as always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.